just want to thank Anchor for making this podcast possible. If you haven't heard about Anchor, it's the easiest way to make a podcast. It's totally free. They have creation tools that allow you to record, edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. They'll distribute your podcast for you so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more. It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. So go check it out. Go download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. It's real easy. That's what we use. I just edit the podcast, upload it to the website, and they pretty much do the rest of the work for us. So go check it out, guys. Thank you.
Come on, Cletus. Come back to us.
Cletus.
You can't leave us.
Cletus, don't die now. We're so close to achieving our goal of canceling Joe Rogan. We need you. Wake up.
I know. We got several podcasts left in us. We need our host.
Quick, give
Here,
him some mouth to mouth. See what he does.
I'm gonna open a window again here. I'm gonna open another window. Can you help me with this one?
Yeah, I'll help you with this window.
Oh, this is a big window. It's quite big.
What'd you say about my window? What'd you call my window?
It's quite big.
You know,
my friend, your cousin.
You know, your mom once told me I did have some of the biggest windows she's ever seen in her entire life.
Yeah, your mom has wide windows, right? I can see everything through your mom's windows.
All right, nonetheless. All right, let's get this over
with. Oh, wow, there's a lot of water coming in.
Damn.
Oh, I didn't expect that.
Oh, man. I would have thought it would have been a little different from this window to the other.
Cletus, where'd he go? I can't see him with all this water around.
He's moved around. He's under. Wait, quick! He's under the water. We gotta pull him up.
I can't swim.
I can't swim either. This isn't good.
Help me.
Wait, hold on. I got Cletus lifting him up. Oh, there you go. Cletus, wake up, Cletus.
We're the big one out of the group.
That's true.
And also the oldest.
It's true. Now, Cletus, wake up from it, bud. Wake up, nerd.
Oh, what did it say?
He's waking up.
It's working.
Yeah, that's right, Cletus. In with the air, out with the water. In with the air, out with the water.
Mouth to mouth.
I had the most amazing dream.
Oh, tell me about it, Cletus.
It better not be about my Nikes.
We were in a car underwater.
We got a car under the water?
Are you sure that? I don't think that's much of a dream, because we kind of are underwater right now, Cletus. I don't know if
there seems to be a lot of water here.
Hell
yeah. Yeah, we had to open up some windows for your air, get some air in your lungs.
Well, I'm glad you're alive. I was worried for a minute there, Cletus.
Well, Travis does have a pretty good hand.
That's good to hear. Well, I don't know what's going to happen now, though, Cletus. These damn windows, they all keep freaking leaking water.
Yeah, I can't even see anything anymore, fella. There's so much water around. It's kind of like we're in a pool in Betsy's backyard, with the gators and all.
All the gators.
I like hills. Ma always said, be careful of the warm spots.
That's right. Your mom was always was a wise woman. All right.
Wake up, fat man. It looks like there is another breach in Sector 69.
What is this you speak of, robot? Why you wake me up? I was sleeping, dreaming of beautiful Russian women.
Yes, I'm sure you were, and all the sweets you could be having. But there is a major hull breach in Sector 69.
Again, another hull breach? What happened? I swear, if those rednecks open up one more window, I'm gonna have to kill them myself.
Check out, there's so much water in here.
Oh, no. They've done it. You've opened up another window? I've told you this multiple times about the windows.
It does make it easier to get around for me, though. Yeah, all I gotta do is move my arms a little bit.
Whatever. All right, fine. We need to close these windows. And you know what? I've had it. I've had enough of you rednecks on this here. I'm sick and tired of this. You'll need to go.
Man. We kind of made a little mistake here. Trying to get my brother Cletus back to life, back from the light, and
he wasn't dead. He was just sleeping the whole time, which is what I was doing until you opened up another window.
Oh, you saw the light too? Did you and Cletus jump on them clouds?
That's it.
Hey, Cletus, the Russian man was in your dreams.
That's awesome.
I wonder if you guys were doing them mouth to mouth like we were.
This is crazy. Okay, you know what? That's it. I'm out. I'm done. You're all off this ship from now on. Get ready. Pack your bags. You're getting off this ship right now. The submarine is full. You're too much weight. We have to get rid of you.
We just started our podcast journey. I mean, I'm about to get my Nikes back. Ain't that right, fellers?
That's darn right. He's gonna get his dang knockers back, and there ain't nothing you can do about it. Tell him, Cletus.
He needs his shoes. He paid a lot for those shoes.
He paid a lot, just like Cletus said.
Yeah, so if you don't mind, we're gonna get back to our little podcast.
That's not happening. No more podcast. You will not touch buttons for podcasts. You'll not radio broadcast, podcast. Nothing with podcast. Nothing on submarine. You're getting off submarine right now. Get the bags. You're off the ship.
But that Joe man, he said we could do the podcast. He said you're gonna repay us.
Well, you know what? Take it up with Joe after I throw you off this boat.
Wait, what?
But we can't swim.
No.
Listen
The
here.
Russian man.
Nope.
He's
Come
got
with me.
hold of me.
Come here. You're coming this
Let
way.
me go. Travis, help me. He's got me, Travis.
I know. Listen. All right.
Yeah.
Don't worry. Okay? As soon as we get to the top, you guys will get thrown out and you'll float. You'll be fine.
But we want to stay here with you all.
Yeah. We really, really like staying here a ton.
The
Doesn't-
Russian man, he's got me.
Doesn't matter. All right. This way, fellas.
Ugh.
Come this way. All right. Opening up this hatch here.
Oh, he got me.
We're outside now.
Ugh.
Stay here.
Travis.
All right.
No.
On the count of 3, I'm
My
throwing you.
brothers.
1, 2. Get off.
Yeah. Ugh. My Nikes.
You don't do
Oh.
Travis.
I landed on my Nikes.
That means I
Don't
got
worry,
jump.
Travis. I'll get you. I'll jump out of this place and get you back.
That was quite the throw, big boy. Here, let me grab the other two and show
Wait.
you how it's done.
Oh, all right, be my guest. Listen here. I'll let you know one thing and one thing only. We're gonna be back. And when we back, we're gonna come back with a vengeance and more Nike money. You hear me? We'll be back.
Well, these southern guys kind of put up a fight.
Throw them. Throw these rednecks off my boat. Robot on the count of 3.
1,
2,
2.
3. There you go. We'll be back.
I got you, Cletus. Oh, that's not you, Cletus. I'm sorry.
He's
Well, I can't swim.
Oh no, Cletus. Jedediah, we gotta get Cletus again.
all right. I'm swimming for him.
Goodbye. Ha ha ha.
You know, Robot, besides that joke, I appreciate the help. Now that we got these guys off our ship, this submarine, we got to figure this out. But the problem is, I don't think she's responding. Those fools, they opened up the window. And Well, what did they call it? Winders? Why they talk like that? Anyways, so the windows. All that water got everywhere.
Yes.
I don't think the submarine's not responding to anything that we tell it to do, whether it's dive up or go down. I'm afraid we're just drifting amongst the winds. And more
Well, it
importantly,
looks like your southern friends are pushing us into the ocean. Yeah, take that.
wait, what? The what?
Y'all better get out of here.
I thought we
Yes,
already were
we're
in the
being
ocean.
pushed out to sea.
Were we not already out to sea?
You need to open your greasy eyes and look out the window.
Okay. I guess we're being pushed out to sea now. This isn't good. Well, now that we're being pushed out to sea, we're definitely just going to float adrift. And more than likely die. It's been an honor, I guess, to work with you here, robot.
What are you saying? You can't fix the ship?
No, unfortunately, well, I don't think there's anything we can do to fix the ship, unless perhaps maybe you have idea to fix the submarine. But I am completely out of ideas.
At least if the ship goes down, we can use you as a flotation device.
All right, well, let's figure this out. I guess we should head downstairs and let everybody know about the troubles that we're about to face.
Yes, after you, big boy.
All right, here I go. Okay. All right, where's
Hey,
Sarge at?
check
Let's
out.
introduce... I'll tell Sarge first. Where is he?
Sarge? I know he was around here somewhere with Joe. I haven't seen Joe either.
Sarge, can you hear me?
Sarge? Sarge?
Ugh.
Oh, there he is in the corner. Wow. Just sulking in there in the corner. Are you okay, Sarge?
Yeah, well, you know, it's all good. It's all good.
All right, well... All right, Sarge, I have something to tell you. In fact, you know what? I'll tell everybody at the same time. Everyone gather around. Okay.
There's a lot of ringing in my head. All I hear is alarm bells.
It's... we'll get you some aspirin. But, before that, I have to tell everyone very important news. The submarine, well,
What?
we got pushed out further into sea. And the problem is those
what?
rednecks opened up the windows and caused, well, all this water to flood in. And unfortunately, broke some of our electronics. We're unable to get the ship going. We're expected to drown.
Those damn rednecks, what the hell were they doing?
I don't know, but unfortunately, this is not good. So we're drifted out to sea with no control, and those windows are unshuttable with the pressure of the water on the outside. We're gonna slowly either
Unshuttable?
sink and drown. Yeah.
Well,
Yes,
Well, then.
big boy got in a fight with the 3 southern men and threw him off the ship. Oh,
well, at least they can't cause any more trouble.
I guess we're really gonna die?
Yeah, I mean, looks like it. You know what?
Well,
Yeah,
Well,
go
I
ahead,
know
Sarge.
these subs got some kind of special thing going on that stops us from dying. I mean, shouldn't there be a life raft or something?
Yeah. You're kind of right. You know what?
But we could just try to patch it up, right?
I mean, we could try. Maybe we can put some things in the holes of the window, like maybe like oh shoot, I don't duct tape. Yo, do we have duct tape?
maybe we should put the fat man in the windows. That will stop it quick.
You know, robot, we had a moment out there, and unfortunately, I think that moment is past. I think I'm going to use you. No, of course I've got this duct tape you speak of. Every country's got it. Right here. See this? All right, robot. I'm going to need your help again. We're going to try to make a giant
Of course
patch.
you do.
And it, yes, I do. All right. And we're going to make a giant patch, tape it together, make giant patch, and then we're going to shove it up against window, and hopefully the duct tape will hold up against the pressure of water rushing into submarine. Hopefully.
Okay, but as long as you don't try to eat it, I know how much you like duck.
All right.
Maybe when we're done, we can duct tape your mouth so you don't eat anymore.
We'll duct tape something. All right, that's for darn sure.
Yes, it is.
Well, you know, I think maybe what we ought to do is send out a signal to let everybody
We should
know.
probably go help them, right, Joe?
Well, I mean, we
Get
should
the duct tape.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we can get the duct tape, or we send out a signal to let people know that we're in trouble.
To get more duct tape?
Well,
Right.
duct tape and help us, you know. And I think the best signal thing we can send out to make sure they can coordinate it
Yeah,
and
you can get on
zero
that,
it in is we'll send out a podcast. What do you think?
No, just a what?
Yeah, we'll record a podcast and send it out. That way it's nice and long and they can zero in on our coordinates.
Well, can't you just like use Morse code or something?
You know what? I just think the best signal is a podcast. I mean, come on. Why
But
wouldn't you want to?
Because, dude, we're kind of in the middle of drowning here. I don't think that's the best thing to do right now, dude. Is it? I mean, we're going down in the middle of in the ocean, or you know,
I'm pretty
I feel like there's better things to do than sit down and talk about just random topics right now, man.
Listen. Without us sending a signal, no one will know we're here, and we're gonna die. It's the perfect solve. Yeah, we're gonna die unless we send out a signal. So come on, Hayden, let's do a podcast real quick. We can send it out. Who knows? It could be the last thing anyone has ever heard from us. It could be a dying wish thing.
But check off. You need our help, right? I mean, Joe wants to do a podcast. He sounds deranged.
No, it's okay. Robot and I are doing best we can with it. Too many hands in one pot equals burnt arms.
Stop. You've got it around my arms, big boy. What are you doing?
Get your arms out of the way.
I mean, a podcast SOS does sound like a good idea.
See, even Sarge agrees. So let's do this, man. Come on. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize Hayden was going to be so selfish that he wanted to die. Oh no.
What? No, I just want to make sure everybody's okay in the ship, dude. This is my second time on the submarine, and it just doesn't go well, you know. Kind of like some PTSD, so.
It's fine. All right, let's go ahead and start it up. Come on.
Well, we gotta find all the equipment then, you know. It's
right here. Look, right behind you. It's right behind you.
What the heck?
Yeah, it's right there.
How do you? He was underwater. How'd you do that? Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Sometimes you amaze me, Joe.
No, I mean,
maybe those things your wife says about you are true, you know.
Super true, man. Super true. All right, man. Well, why don't you go ahead and get this thing rolling?
Just amazes me how these things aren't wet or water damaged. Oh.
That's what I'm saying.
All right. Well, you want me to start it up, or?
Yeah, go for it, bud.
All right. Mic check 1, 2. How's your mic doing?
Mine's pretty good.
All right. You got the levels good?
Perfect.
Man, it still's got that stench from the southern dudes.
Totally.
Crazy. All right. You ready to go?
Yes, sir. I'm been ready, man.
All right. 3, 2, 1. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Pizza Subs podcast. I'm Hayden, and I got Joe with me here.
What's up?
And Chris is back with us this time. What's up, Chris?
Hey.
How's everybody
Back from
doing?
Hawaii.
Yeah, how was your trip?
It was a good time, man. The hanging out there at the black sand beaches with the lava rock and all the crazy stuff.
Oh, sick. Not too long ago, you were in Vegas, too. Which one did you like better?
Well, actually, I liked Vegas better, but only because while we were in Hawaii, we also it was a family vacation. We had a niece there who was only like 12 years old, and so we didn't get to see any nightlife or go out and have fun. So it was just, you know.
Darn, man. Hawaii is getting harder and harder to go there because of like the pandemic and the price of gas and stuff. So
How expensive was gas out there?
Gas out there was like $4, so not much different than it was here.
wow, $4.
Yeah.
Dang, California's like 6.
Yeah. It's crazy in some places. I mean, my parents from Canada decided to drive through the United States and come see us this weekend because it's cheaper, because they're paying $2 a liter, and a liter is 4 liters per gallon, which means they're paying $8 a liter in Canada.
So that's how much in USD?
Sorry, $8 a gallon.
Oh, it's $8 a gallon. Oh, wow.
Right, because 2 a liter, and there's 4 liters in a gallon, so 2 times 4 is 8.
Much.
So those Californians need to shut up.
And then
It's
my
$8
brother in
in Canada.
Australia,
Go
my
up to
brother in
Canada.
Australia says he's paying $15 a gallon. Nobody's going anywhere in Australia.
Oh god, dude. Just buy a Tesla. That's what they want you to do.
Yeah, and then source to only one source of power, aka the electricity, which is already
There you
gone up.
go.
I'm just saying, man, like you're stuck with one source of power, which will be electricity at your home, and it will continue to increase. Electricity will not stop rising up, because when we sit here and be like, it's cheaper than gas, but then if you go look at how much electricity's gone up, and then pretty soon what you'll start to have a fight about will be whether or not A, can I sit there and actually use my stove to cook food, or B, should I not do that so that way I can actually charge my damn car to drive to damn work tomorrow? Like, only having electric cars is the worst idea ever, without a actual viable renewable source. There is no
That's what they
renewable
want you to do.
sources right now. Electricity has been and still will be powered by coal, will still be powered by the fossil
Dinosaurs.
fuels. But and so instead of us being able to go out and actually figure out the different choices between electricity and gasoline and oil systems like that, we'll be stuck to one, which still runs off of fossil fuels, and they'll still blame us for it, and they will still be over expensive, and then the electricity prices will go up. Charging your phone will start to be more expensive. Using simple things at home like watching TV and video gaming, stuff like that, it's gonna be more expensive, because we're gonna be swapped over to a specific source of power that is not renewable. They have no clear path right now to create new renewable energies. They just have hopes and dreams on how it's done, but they're still not sustainable. If we all even went to electric cars tomorrow, right now, our power grid still couldn't even handle it. So the issue you'll have too, 4 or 5 years from now, you're going to have way more blackouts that's happening, meaning more deaths are going to happen, because now what's going to happen is hospitals are going to go down. All these other sources are going to go down. Lights are going to go down. You're going to have car accidents. You're going to have health issues at home. People who rely on machines to stay alive at home. People are going to die for the idea of being a cleaner nation when we're still one of the cleanest nations there are. Simply put, because it'll make those who actually can afford it to feel good in their little pants when there still isn't a clear issue.
They do have little pants.
Yeah, I'm totally down for renewable energy, because renewable energy theoretically should be better, well, not just for the environment, but more importantly for our own growth as a species, economically and everything. But they do not have an answer for it, except for nuclear energy power plants, but they won't let it happen. So therefore, they still don't have enough renewable sources through wind, water. It's still not enough. The power grid still can't handle it. We're going to have a problem. And the issue is it's going to happen soon, at least currently right now, because they passed a bill to where by 2026, all new cars need to have an average of like 30 or 40 miles per gallon. It might be 40 miles per gallon, or it can't be made. So by 2026,
It's like a
4
Prius
years.
thing.
Yeah, 4 years from now,
just have to
you
get a Prius.
cannot buy a Dodge, like anything at all. You won't be able to buy trucks to supply your company with more work. So the only trucks you can buy will be electric trucks. They are forcing it within 4 years. You won't be able to actually be able to get a car, and it's gonna be awful. It's gonna be awful for the environment, because those batteries, once they go bad, are gonna be dug up into the ground.
Right.
Hey, look, I found Grandma. Nope, just a Tesla battery.
Just a Tesla battery. So,
There's just graves for Tesla batteries.
yeah.
2012 model to 2020. Whatever.
Right.
It served me well. Tesla Model S battery.
We're doing pretty good with some wind farms, but we don't have enough for sure.
No. And then, like, to even supply that, the problem is like, if you had enough wind farms, the electric grid still couldn't handle all that power being sent to us. So you're talking about a whole restructuring of the electric grid anyways.
So
But
much wind.
Yeah, so the issue will be, though, like the electric grid is going to cost a lot of money, so they'll increase taxes on it, and where they're going to increase the tax from, where they're going to get it from, it's going to be your own electric bill. So your standard electric bill is going to go up significantly, and in order to pay, and now, so not only are they using the tax to increase the amount of money on your electric bill to pay for the new grid, you still got to be forced to have a new car to use it. Which you probably won't be able to afford it. So what they're going to do then is have a rental program or a leasing program. So again, you're paying money for items you don't even own, so you don't even have value out of it. You're basically paying for a vehicle that you get nothing from it. And so now you don't even own the car you're driving, and everyone doesn't own the car they're driving, and you can't even buy the house that you want to buy. You're renting again, so now you don't even own it. So once again, you're going through life to go to work to basically own nothing and be happy about it.
Right.
Dang, that's depressing.
We'll see if it happens, though. The world's kind of funny. People are funny.
So just plan a big, giant wind turbine in your front yard.
Well, so there's this story about a guy here in Colorado that he made a house completely off the grid, had solar panels, he had a well, and the Colorado government charged him like 15 grand for being off the grid. That was their.
Yeah.
He had a fine for not plugging into their grid.
Yep.
Thank you very much.
That's why states have it illegal for you to get your own water. Like you can't collect rainwater because they make money off of it, and they need you to do it. And they'll lie to you. They'll lie to you. They'll say it's because they're worried about people not doing the right job with water. Because the water that we get, I don't know, like Flint, Michigan, the water they pull out, right, that's super healthy. So they'll sit there and say that our water that we'd use would be healthy. We wouldn't keep it in, even though it wouldn't be that hard to keep water good. But we should use the government water. I mean, Flint, Michigan, again, how are they doing with government water out there?
Right.
All right.
They're doing super good. They're doing super good.
Like missing teeth and
2 heads, 6 arms.
Yeah, we're doing all right. As the worm comes in and out of his nostrils.
The worm's controlling it. It's kind of like
he's controlling his brain like SpongeBob.
It's about to say Plankton from SpongeBob or whatever. It's hilarious.
Like some guy from Men in Black or whatever.
Yeah.
Like some alien from
Right.
Men in Black when they control.
So why'd you go to Hawaii there, Chris? What inspired you to go to Hawaii?
Well, it was kind of a family decision. We usually come here to Colorado for Passover, and they were like, well, since everybody's got to travel anyway, why don't we just travel somewhere cool? So we traveled to Hawaii.
So, Chris, did you get laid in Hawaii?
Of course,
Joe
I did.
hates
At
this.
the airport, even.
Oh my gosh, when you stepped out the plane, you got laid?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Did you just say that joke? Did you seriously just say that joke?
As I was waiting for my luggage. I got laid.
Wow, that's kinky.
Right out in front of
I'm a bit of
everybody,
an-
right? Everybody saw it.
Yeah, I'm a bit of an exhibitionist.
Wow, dude.
I wanted
dare you.
everybody to see me get
Public
laid.
indecency.
I mean, I don't think it's really indecent to have flowers put on you.
Oh, sure, yeah. That's what you call it.
different but same.
Those are some nice flowers she had on her. Oh. Nice, dude. Nice. Well, you were out there. Well, I don't know. Maybe you got back, but I've been just binge watching the Johnny Depp trial. And,
Yeah.
I don't know why. Yeah, it's just super interesting.
I think my favorite part about this whole trial is that,
There's no reason to have it.
no, well, I mean, sure, yeah, you're not wrong about that either. But also, what's funny about it too is that Amber Heard shit on Johnny Depp's bed, and I think,
Yeah.
like, you know, you can say like that's hearsay or whatever, like that's assumption.
Dude, what's with that? What's with the hearsay?
Oh, well, technically, by court of law, you can't say someone said something if they're not here to state it. So, like, let's say me and Chris, right? And so, like, let's say you and me are talking, and I'm like, bro, Chris said that you're, like, garbage, right? You didn't hear from him. I'm saying that Chris said that. But that's hearsay because I can't, Chris isn't here to confirm that. There's nothing there to confirm it. There's no recording. There's no written statement. So it's hearsay. So, like,
Right.
like,
That's like an old term. That's like
yeah, it's a proper term.
1700.
I mean,
It's a legal term.
yeah, and it's right. I mean, even with Johnny Depp, like, you know, doing a lot of hearsays, and that's the joke about him being like, you know, doing this or that. He's
Hearsay.
the lawyer's technically not wrong about like it being hearsay because a person isn't there to confirm what they said.
Right. Did you see
Yeah.
Amber Heard's lawyer objected himself
Yes,
in hearsay?
dude, he's so bad though. That lawyer is like really bad.
Objection, Your Honor. That's hearsay. You're asking the question. The judge was like, you're asking the question. Oh, all right, sorry.
Oh, right.
Ding dongs, dude.
I just like. I just my only thing is like when I heard that Amber Heard pooped in his bed, I don't know
Yeah.
if it's actually confirmed it or not. Like she's admitted to taking a giant poop in his bed.
Or some human did.
Yeah, which is hilarious because it was like the day after a giant fight, and then Johnny Depp's like,
He's like,
when he found it, she's like, "Oh no, it's just dog shit," and then he's like, "No, I've seen what my dogs have poop out and pick them up, and they're like small dogs." He's like, "That
I've
was
seen
not."
you.
That
I've
was
seen you.
not
Right.
it. He's
Crap.
like, Johnny Depp said, like, that did not come from a dog. It just didn't. But what's funny is, like,
That's messed up, dude.
yeah, the only problem, though, is to be fair, if she hasn't admitted it, like, you can't really say that
Who's
she did it, but it's
you
still.
need a DNA sample on it ASAP.
Right.
I know,
Yeah, it's the
dude.
dogs. He's like, those are teacup poodles. There's no way. And he's like, they're like, so, Mr. Depp, what did you do when you saw that picture? He's like, all I could do was just laugh. He's like, it was so outrageous. All
Right.
I could laugh.
I just want to redo now the scene from what do you call it, like Godfather, when the guy opens up his bed.
Yeah,
It's a giant,
horse
like a
head
dead
on the
horse
bed?
head. Yeah, no, when he opens it up, it's a giant shit.
yeah. Ever heard in the mafia?
Yeah, right, dude.
Craps on the bed.
How has no one done this yet? That's so funny. They gotta hurry. Someone's ought to hurry up and just do a skit about it. Even the
Oh.
cartoon one would be so funny.
They just need to do a meme like that. Yeah, just take the mafia movie, and right when he opens up the sheets, it's just like a giant turd. Oh my god!
It's so funny though, man.
What you do, dude? Did you get the horse head? What's the horse head? No, someone shit in my bed.
Someone shut up. And they said it was dog, but I picked up dog poop, and that ain't come from no dog.
Are you sure it's not the dog? That ain't no dog, dude. That's an 8-foot long. It's like he's like telling his like mob members, dude, it's just a horse head, dude. No, it's more.
It's like it's shit. Straight
It's
up
just
shit.
a horse head, dude. Nothing. Remember they did this in the other movie? No, it's a whole piece of shit. Yeah.
That's so
Yeah.
funny.
Where's SNL? Dude, SNL skits on this stuff. Come on.
Right.
They're like, I watched their Will Smith one, and I was just like, what is this? This is terrible. but they pretty much reenacted it.
Wait, they did a Will Smith skit?
Yeah, it was bad. They pretty much just reenacted it. Some guy was like, "Hey, you're Will Smith, right? Yeah. Can I get your autograph? 1 second. I'm gonna go up and smack this guy." Okay. Yeah, I was like, dude, what? This is worse than like a YouTube sketch.
It's not even a good
Uh-huh.
skit. Like, come on. Like, it's hard to come up with a good one.
That's yeah,
Right.
you can't offend people, I guess. But...
Dude, like, what if I was to do a skit on Will Smith's slap? How would I do it? I'm trying to think of like now
Yeah,
a quick joke. Like what I would basically do is, you can do an easy one. You can like have someone be Will Smith and have them have a conversation, and then just like slapping people whenever he thinks that he thinks he's talking about his wife or whatever.
Oh right, yeah, I thought about that. Yeah, I thought about like the
Just
guy
every
coming
time.
up and giving Jada a salad.
Or it'd even
Yeah.
be even better, it's just some guys having
Oh.
conversations, like at like you, me, and Chris, like sitting at like a coffee shop and be like, "Did you guys hear about what? About Johnny or like about Chris Rock getting slapped by Will Smith? What? What happened? Well, he talked about his wife. What's his wife's name? Jada. And all of a sudden, just a slap comes out of nowhere, and like
Yeah,
no one
yeah.
knows where that slap came from, and everyone's looking around like, "What the heck?" You'd be like, "I don't know, dude. Did you see that?" But like, bro, you got slapped. Like, yeah.
It turns into a horror
Be
movie.
like, weird. That was weird.
Name out your damn mouth.
Yeah, it starts
a
like it's ghosts.
Dude, yeah. They're like they go into like Will Smith's house. It's like haunted by him. They just get slapped every
What's
time they say Jada. Oh, this is where Jada slept. Oh,
It's
keep
like-
my wife's name out of your mouth.
what's
Yeah,
that? What's that game where like the guy keeps everybody? Is it like Quiet Place? Isn't it called Quiet Place?
Yeah, with John Krasinski.
Yeah, like right. They're trying not to say anything, but if they say right,
Yeah.
but as soon as they say something, right, like Will
Jada-
Smith chase them.
Monsters come after you. Yeah.
Yeah, he's like a Quiet Place, right, and then he's out there like when he's trying to distract him, right, instead of screaming, he's like Jada, Jada, right? He's screaming that to save his family. That'd be so funny.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, I was thinking like maybe have him like in a mental hospital or something. He's just going around slapping people like in like a gurney. He's just like so deranged. He's just
Right.
slapping everyone. Keep my wife's name out of your freaking mouth. Yeah.
That'd be funny.
Goes into rooms and just smacks people. That was like my joke about it. Is he just goes to the screen. They go
Right.
to the valet. Jada, here's your Mercedes. Oh,
Starbucks.
Starbucks. Jada.
Extra hot
gotta-
coffee for Jada, and then he comes up and slaps it onto the Starbucks employee.
Oh, God, yeah.
Jada
gonna
Smith,
have to
party of four. Jada Smith.
Yeah. Jada Smith, party of four. Oh. Just everywhere. It's just like this
That's
doesn't
hilarious.
end.
That's hilarious.
And then Jada comes up. We're in a time of healing. Oh my freaking cheek, dude. But yeah, SNL, man. What are they doing these days?
They're boring, man. They're not
Right.
very good at it. They're not very good at their jobs.
Well, it is like they've been going so long that at this point it's like
It's true,
probably
they have to do
people
that.
running out of ideas.
Yeah, and when there's comedians are more able to do their own thing more and more, like with YouTube and stuff, they don't have to always get the top comedian or the top actor
Right.
Mm,
to do it, Like there's I don't know, I guess in my opinion there's just so much more entertainment out there that, comedians have a choice. Like back in the day it's like Eddie Murphy, he was like the big shot, and so they're like, oh, it was an honor to be on SNL because there was
Right,
no other
right.
out. But now, you can just do YouTube, there's Hulu and all these other things that need comedians.
right.
So,
Yeah.
It's true. It's true.
I think like Pete Davidson is the last like true comedian that's on SNL, but he doesn't really do stand up anymore. He just does laydowns with Kim. But yeah, yeah, it's just getting to be that way. They're just becoming another YouTube channel.
And it's all right.
So
It's fine. I mean, it's nice
hey,
that I can get my comedy anywhere now, and I don't have to get one location.
yeah, that's true.
I still
I mean,
think Mad TV was always more funny than SNL was, anyways.
oh, Mad TV was great, dude.
Oh yeah.
With the Apple sketch, the Iraq. Yeah,
Dude, I mean,
the
like, they
Apple
had
sketch.
great characters. He looked like a man. I think one of my favorites was Will Sasso as Kenny Rogers from Jackass.
Oh, really?
Kenny Rogers Jackass was good. And then what's
Fun.
the guy who's heavy set, like does the karate movies or whatever?
Steven Seagal.
Steven Seagal, dude. Will Sasso is Steven Seagal. If you've never looked that up, just look it up. It's so funny. It's like when he's like, all right, I'm gonna go up there and I'm gonna fly. And they're like, he's like, I'm gonna like, climb this wall or whatever. And they're like, all right, here you go. And they try to put like a clip on him where he can raise it up. And they're like, he's like, I don't need that. He's like, what's this for? They're like, to help you climb up the wall. He goes, no, I don't need this. He goes, as long as everybody believes, I'll climb up the wall or like fly or whatever. So he tries to do it. He's like, all right, who? Someone didn't believe. Who was it? Was it you? And points to a guy. He said, you didn't believe. And then like walked up and like snaps his neck and kills him instantly. It's just stupid jokes like that is what makes comedy. And like that's what
Yeah.
that's what SNL's missing, is just stupid jokes.
Well, yeah, now it's all like political and like, yeah, and you gotta like make sure everybody's okay, and it's so weird, yeah. You almost have to like go back to that stupid stuff. Like they did this one I saw on like Instagram, like this bee sketch where like this one guy is a bee and he's going around and pollinating trees or plants, and like the plants were like other characters too from the show.
Yeah.
And they're like, "What are you doing, bee?" And he's like, "Oh yeah, this feels good." And it's like that was yeah, it's like that was like the closest they can get to that like silly humor. Where the bee's like, "Oh yeah, I'll be with you in a second. Oh yeah," like the other flower. It's like, "Hey, why don't you come over here?" So that was like the closest I guess they've come to that kind of comedy, but just TikTok, man.
TikTok.
TikTok's taking over, yeah.
TikTok.
Everybody's got to have the best TikToks.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. They can take it over. I'm definitely not going to be a part of it.
Really? Why not, Joe?
I just don't care for TikTok. Like, it's just not my thing. Like, I like watching some of the videos, but I just, like, I would never post the videos, at least currently.
Come on, dude.
Maybe it'll change, but currently right now, it's not that I'm, like, necessarily fighting it. I just, like, in my mind, I'm like, I have no idea what I could bring to TikTok that I even care about.
You got to do the whoosh and cut your hair and get a dangly earring.
There it is.
Yeah. Yeah. Or you have to do everything with a green screen and a mask.
You got to go all in a line, like get a bunch of people in a line and do like one move. Yeah. Inside your Beverly Hills mansion.
Yeah, I just don't care to do trends, man. Like, if I was to post anything, it would be unique and kind of like what my own stuff is, but I don't know
But
what
that will
that'll
go
be.
nowhere, bro.
Yeah. Exactly. So that's why I can't be a part of TikTok, is because I just don't care.
By the way, you should follow us on Instagram and subscribe on YouTube.
Do we have a Twitter?
No.
We should totally have a Twitter now.
You think
Twitter.
so? It's too much.
Nah, man. Twitter is gonna be cool again. I stopped using my Twitter, I think 2-3 years ago, and I think I'm gonna start it back up again.
That's all everybody used to use, like in terms of like streaming, right? Like the Twitch community.
Yeah, used to.
Twitter is like the big thing.
But like, people
Or
are like,
Facebook.
yeah. Well, the problem is like people are just like cesspools on Twitter. Like the was it anonymity or whatever they call it? I think that's how you pronounce it. The anonymous capabilities.
And then
anemone. The
Muppets song.
Anonymity. that you get
All right,
online.
we'll take a 5-minute break and come back when
God,
Joe gets
jeez,
this.
dude, I'm like my head hurts even trying to do that. Like, good thing I don't have to say Worcestershire sauce.
Worcestershire.
Where's it? Worcestershire.
Worcestershire.
Worcester or spaghetti.
Or what's his name, Mr. Bottomsworth, the lawyer in
But yeah,
Amber Heard's lawyer,
something
Mr.
like that.
Bottomsworth or whatever. Yes,
Bottoms.
thank you, Mr. Bottomsworth.
Bottomsworth.
And then the judge's like, okay, Mr. Depp, you need to just answer the question. Don't.
He's like, all right, but like,
Okay, thank you, Mr. Bottomsworth, for that hearsay.
but yeah. So, anyways, so the anonymity,
Dude, just stop.
the anonymity.
Anonymity.
No, this is funny. I am actually anonymity that you get online allows people to say whatever they want,
Oh,
and they forget that, and then they're assholes, and then they get punched in the face by Mike Tyson on an airplane. You know what I mean? Like,
Mm-hmm.
it's that same
Yeah.
idea. It's that idea of like people can just be the biggest trash lords online because they know that they could say whatever they want to somebody.
so
Like,
that goes nowhere, though.
yeah, people still do it, right? Because like if you think about it, if someone says some of the things to most people's faces, they would never say to most people's faces because they know I would get knocked out. Like, you know, if like Dwayne the Rock Johnson, Shaq, anybody huge would have said that joke about Jada Smith, like, you know, Will Smith ain't going up there to slap him. The fact that Chris Rock
He's
was
got a point.
smaller,
Yeah.
yeah, was easy on him. But like, it's like that guy. I mean, you guys heard about Mike Tyson, right? On the airplane this past week.
No.
So he was like on an airplane, and this guy sitting behind him like kept talking to him or whatever, and was being like super nice about whatever it was. But then like after a while, like he just kept pissing off and said something. I don't know what he said to Mike Tyson, but Mike Tyson turns and literally just beats the living shit out of this guy, and it was awesome. And
Awesome.
right on an airplane, and it's
And they
awesome.
didn't kick him off.
Nah, man, he's first class.
Yeah.
He was the security.
Yeah, he was the reason why. But that's the funniest part is this guy just kept bothering Mike Tyson, so he just finally beat the shit out of him. And I'm not gonna lie, but I saw a meme where someone said like, you know, it's why you don't piss off Mike Tyson. It's like or somebody was like fake quoting like Mike Tyson. He said, you know, I was being nice, but he's really he started kind of being a dick, and then he mentioned Jada Pinkett Smith, and I couldn't let that stand.
Yeah.
Yeah. He said Jada. Don't say Jada on an airplane.
Yeah.
It's illegal.
Yeah, so apparently I guess maybe they were detained off the airplane. And then the guy
Right.
had to go to or I guess he was treated at the airport for his injuries.
Uh-huh.
And then so there's a video of it and it's freaking great. Cause you know what? Like some people they just need a quick pop to the mouth, man.
Right.
Like Johnny Depp, just
Yeah, Johnny Depp. Yeah. So there's a difference between like jokes, having a good time and being on stage versus harassing someone verbally to where you're like, all right, now you're going to get popped in the face.
Yeah, but dude, he said G.I. Jane. How dare you?
How dare you? It's a G.I.
How
Jane.
dare you compare
So
someone
funny.
to G.I. Jane?
G.I. Jane. So we're like, that's a joke, right?
No,
like-
that was a complete insult.
Insult. Well, even an insult, right? But if I'm
Straight to
sitting
the
there and like
God, dude.
verbally abusing some guy on the airplane, like, of course I'm going to get shot or like beaten up. You know what I mean? Like just
Right, right.
blasted.
Tyson too. So
Craziness.
dude, how could you
But it's
disrespect
only
somebody
famous
like
people could get away with that. Because if anybody else did that,
that? Yeah,
So
if
funny.
Joe did that.
Yeah, that's why I stopped going on airplanes.
Yeah.
so here they took off the mask requirement for airplanes now.
Yeah, which
Oh,
is
did they?
good.
Yeah.
Dude, that would be
Happened like a week
miserable.
ago.
It's. I
But
mean, did you
yet
know
when
how
going to-
young? Did you know how young the kids had to be to like the youngest they could be, for a mask? 2 years old. Can you imagine trying to get a 2-year-old kid to wear a freaking mask? I can't even get my son to wear a hat, and you
Wear a
expect
hat.
me to keep my son a mask on an airplane? Are you stupid? You're so dumb.
But then on the other hand, I know like 6-year-olds that are better than like 60-year-olds with masks.
That's funny. Nah, dude, like it's
It's
wild
like,
though.
okay. And these guys, well, my freedom,
My friend. Well, hey man, like
You know, they're kind of right, but it's funny how these 6-year-olds are just like da da da. It's like, dude.
well, I'm glad it's gone because like I was
But
planning on flying to see my family in July. But I was probably going to go on my own though because I was like there's no way I'm going to be able to keep my son with a mask on at 2. He'll just turn 2 there. I mean, like, are
wow,
you like, how am I supposed to be able to handle that?
Right, right. Dealing with a kid.
So it's
all right,
wild,
see ya. Just leave.
but no,
Nope, the masks. But yeah, that was a weird thing when they're like asking Biden, and he's like, it's their choice if they want to. So you're gonna mandate the mask on a plane? He's like, it's their choice.
it's their choice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, this weird look on
it's
his
like
face.
it's just like businesses had a choice for a little
But yet,
while.
yeah, right. But yet, California, you walk into a bar, where's your mask?
Right. Which is, I thought was one of the things that was really weird. Like a mandate that said that you had to wear masks, that you had to follow, but the mandate that said that you don't have to wear masks, everybody else could choose to make you wear a mask anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are they still mandating vaccine?
No,
Or is
I
that just
mean, you don't have to show proof of vaccination.
okay?
Well, when I got my
So you could
card
still
right off the
freaking
bat for getting my vaccines, I immediately threw it in the trash because I don't need I don't need to show people I got it. It's none of their business. They're an
really,
age
you didn't take an Instagram selfie?
right or Facebook stuff. Oh, look at
All boost
me.
up.
My social credit score. Let it go higher.
Yeah.
China,
Yours
love me,
was at the
China.
clinic.
Love me,
It says where
China.
you're at.
Dude, straight up, right? Yeah, no, I was like, no. As soon as like the doctors like tried to hand me the card the first time, and I was like, I don't want this.
Throw it
And
away.
they're like,
But
well,
Joe,
you need
how will
it.
you throw it away? He's
Yeah,
like walking out the door. Throw it away.
yeah,
But
throw it
Joe,
away.
how are you ever gonna get around to bars, to on the plane, to anything? I said, throw it away.
I didn't
As he
want it.
rolls down his sleeve gently.
It's true. So they're like, no, you'll need it for the second one. I was like, fine. So then I get it. I get the second
What
one.
a
And then
badass.
they're
That
like, here you
guy.
go. And then they're like, cool. I was like, all right. And then I left it on my seat. I was like, bye. I don't want it. And then walked out. It was pretty great.
Oh, so yours was the one that was on Craigslist. Somebody left their vaccine card in the
That's
waiting
fine.
room.
They can pretend to be me. I don't give a crap. They're gonna
Yeah.
they're gonna regret it too. They're like, bro, like, can I not be? Like, they're gonna start crying.
You,
But
Joseph Smith.
I don't want to be average.
This is so dumb. Why? How is he alive? I would have killed myself so much.
Yeah. I'd have been dead.
What ended it all.
What a badass. What a
So
legend. The
yeah,
guy has every reason to kill himself.
Kill
but he
it.
doesn't.
nah, I know there are like concerts that are like
Man.
requiring you to like show proof. I'm like, guess I'm not going. I'm
But how would you? Yeah.
I'm like, I
They're all just like,
guess I'll save money and use it on something else that's more fun, and I don't have to do that.
sweet, I guess I'll quarantine at home. But yeah, all their tactics are just not working on us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's all gonna get better, man. Everything's good. Elon bought Twitter. Everything's gonna be good now.
Is that a good thing?
Right.
It's a super good thing,
Yeah.
man. Why wouldn't it be a good thing?
I don't know.
What do you? I don't know about. What's your
I mean, I
problem with
like
him?
Elon and all, but
What's
I
wrong
don't
with him
know.
buying Twitter?
I don't know. I'm skeptical, I guess.
Okay, I keep asking why. You keep
I
saying
don't
these
know.
things. Why?
I don't know,
Why?
Joe.
Why?
Okay? I don't
Oh, I don't like this food.
I
Why?
love
Oh,
you,
it doesn't
Elon.
taste good. I don't like this movie. Why? I think the acting's piss poor and the graphics are bad. I don't like this game. Why? Because it's difficult to play and the graphics are pointless too. I'm doubting Elon Musk for buying Twitter. Why? And give me a reason.
Amamenteeeee.
Oh my God. I'm
I
pumped.
don't know.
I am
I'm just,
so pumped.
I don't know. I'm just kind of like, I
Yeah,
don't know.
do you see good changes to Twitter over it?
Yes.
I guess I don't use Twitter that much or to really care. I don't know.
No, it should
I mean,
be.
maybe I should care more, but
Nah, you're fine.
I
I don't know.
mean, not like he, not like he can't doesn't like not that he needs any more money is what I'm trying to say. There we go.
Not really.
But,
No, he
yeah.
bought
I mean,
it for like 44 billion or something like that.
yeah, the only like if he's gonna do something good, if he's gonna change it up, sure. But if he's just gonna leave it the same and he's just gonna be the owner, that's just weird.
Yeah, no, he's doing it to. Well, I mean, because he sees it as a viable source. I mean, it's probably like one of the number one like sources for like social media information, right? I mean, you got TikTok and all that other stuff, but when it comes to like physical communication, especially with politicians and things like that, it's the source to get any of that information from, right? So being able to sit
Right.
there and know that I can sit there and be like, yo, like,
My TikTok.
you'd be like, yo, that Hunter Biden laptop be crazy and not get banned for that is nice. It's a nice thought.
Oh yeah. What about all the stuff you said about electric cars? You think he's gonna like that?
Oh, that's the best part. I should be able to sit there and say, your Tesla truck is cool on the inside, but then on the outside, that thing dumber than a bag of rocks because it looks like a rock.
Yeah.
Joe drives away in his STI. Yeah, Elon bought Twitter. Yes. I'll never buy a Tesla though. I'm just,
If I was to
He's
buy
not-
an electric
yeah.
car, I'd buy a Tesla. If I have to buy an electric car, I'd buy a Tesla.
Really?
Why would I not buy a Tesla? What other electric car should I buy, Hayden, over a Tesla? A
There's a couple
Chevy
really nice
Leaf?
ones out there that are
A
like
Chevy Volt.
Oh, with that Ford, the Ford or the Hummer, the electric Hummer.
Oh
What about
god,
the-
not that
what
thing.
are-
That thing looks
what
like
about
it
the
runs on.
Ionic?
Which one, Chris?
The Ionic.
What's the Ionic? What is this? Oh, I'm gonna look this up right now. Who's it by? Electric.
For
It's a
Porsche?
Honda compact SUV.
What is it? I don't know what
It's a
Rivian is.
Honda. Hyundai.
The Hyundai.
All right,
Yeah.
my buddy over here says I should look at Rivian because I'm looking at the Ionic. That looks dumb. That looks like a Tesla
like the
wannabe. It looks like someone took a Tesla, but like they took the Tesla concept car by accident and then slapped on the Honda's like grill. I don't know. All right, what's the other one?
Ford
Rivian.
Mustang. There's a Ford Mustang Mach-E.
We got a fourth.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Remember?
What the heck is this thing? It's got eyes. It looks like Big Hero 5's eyes on a truck.
It's Wally. Oh.
Yo, it's got. Okay, hold on. Wait. This thing's got a freaking like portable grill. All right, sorry. All right, Elon, you need to have like a portable camping setup on your
Dude,
electric truck.
The
You
Ford,
can do that for the truck.
the Ford,
Really?
what is it? The pickup truck for the Ford. It can power your house with its generator for 3 days.
Ah, perfect.
It's like, yeah, you could do anything in that car.
Except use
So
gas.
when you explode, you'll just
And
burn
then-
forever.
I really like the Kia EV6.
Yo, that's so wild having a trunk up in the front of a truck. And you said it was the Kia EV6?
EV6.
See, that's a better looking car than that Honda. That Honda needs a rethought. Bro, if you're going to make my car electric, you best make it look like I'm trying to I'm in the future. Like, it better be like one button push away from me being able to fly in space. That truck is
Right.
weird looking though. The
It
rib.
looks like Kia's cars already.
Yeah.
There's also a Porsche Taycan.
Oh, Taycan. Yeah, that's what all the YouTubers are
Taycan.
buying.
That's
That's
crazy.
a hot looking
Taycan.
electric vehicle.
That's
My
hilarious.
car is a Taycan. Yeah, I know, but what kind of car did you buy? It's a Taycan. No, I know it's taken, but what kind of car did you buy?
It's taken.
Yeah. Okay, are you in love with your car? Are you in a relationship? It's taken.
That's tight. Hi.
Yeah, that car looks sick.
I'm down for it. I kind of like that Kia.
But it's
Yeah.
a Kia, Joe.
I know, but I don't care. The other one was a Honda. The other one's a Ford. 3 manufacturers I could care less for.
Dude, don't. Wait, a Honda? I thought it was a Hyundai.
There's both a Honda and a Honda. There's a Hyundai and a Honda, but
That's a Taycan. My car is a
Why have those names? Why have the names so close together?
My car is a Taycan.
So wait, so it's Honda, but and then the other one's Hyundai,
Hyundai.
Hyundai.
or is it Hyundai?
Yeah, have you ever heard of
Hyundai.
Hyundai? Hyundai is Korean and Honda is Japan.
Wait,
Well.
I know, but I just don't understand. How do you pronounce it?
Hyundais are looking.
Is it
Yeah,
Hyundai?
I would definitely buy the Kia,
I get the Kia.
Kias are looking a lot better.
Yeah.
and it's only the same. It's the same price as my car, so you know.
But what about the Taycan?
I'm just a little bitter because they took out the STI. Electric cars just took
Don't
out
you
the
want your
STI.
car to be like you,
I-
Taycan? The
Oh,
Subaru
man.
STI.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
God.
gonna be an electric car.
Zzz.
That's what it's gonna sound.
Yeah, we'll hear Joe coming out.
Just put like a fake turbo sound in it, would just make me feel a little better.
Yeah,
Right, like with all that electric Subaru STI, I'd just be driving, and then when I let go, yes, just make me feel a little better about it.
Well, have you seen the Hyundai Veloster N? It's like a hot hatch. It's not electric, but it has like
Yeah.
pops when you shift.
Yeah, I've seen that one.
It's like everybody's like, dude, I love the Type R, but I'd rather go with the Veloster N because it pops. It's like, what? You
I'd
really want
rather
car
do
to,
a
like,
Type R than this one, though. I would do the Honda Type R any day over this car.
It's like you want your car to really like pop like that. Like,
Well, the
what?
horsepower too. I think it's only in the high 200s. The Type N. I know the Honda is only should have more. I think the Honda's is like
305, yeah.
something like that. So it's like I'd rather have the Honda Type R.
But people are just obsessed with exhaust noises.
I mean, I like my exhaust noise. I like my exhaust noise. I mean, that's the
Yeah,
whole point.
yeah.
If it's gonna make a noise, make it sound cool.
I guess.
You know.
But what do you think about the new Toyota GR, the Toyota GR hatchback?
I like it a ton. I like it a ton. I
Really?
think she's cool. I think I like Hachiroku's. The backside of her is kind of interesting looking. That's the only thing where I'm kind of like there are moments where I'm like, yeah, that backside looked good, and then there are other moments where I'm like, yeah, I don't know. But to be honest, like I think the backside is really starting to grow on me a ton. I like that's a hatchback.
3 cylinders, all-wheel drive.
Yeah, dude, the 3 cylinders wild. How much horsepower is in that thing?
They said per cylinder is 100.
That's right. So it's supposed to be 300.
300, yeah.
Okay, horsepower. 300 3
Horsepower.
cylinder. I wonder what the gas mileage is on it then, since it's a 3 cylinder.
Yeah, that's crazy though. But yeah, because they took away Scion and they added, because they have the, what is it, Toyota 86 or whatever,
Yeah.
which is just like a Scion FRS.
I mean, Scion
believe.
died like what, 4 or 5 years ago?
Yeah, but it's Toyota.
Well, I know it was supposed to be like the reason why they made Scion was it was supposed to target the younger audience, right? That's why the old FRS was there, right? That was the whole idea. It was supposed to target the smaller one.
Yeah. But it just caused confusion with
Yeah, it
older
was
people. I have a Toyota. Or I have a Scion. No, man, that's a Toyota too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just confusing to people.
I can dig it. The problem is all these cool cars that are just coming out with this concept stuff and they're supposed to come out in 2023, like they're going to have to figure it out now if they're going to be able to put out 40 miles per gallon in Baca.
Yeah, they're gonna have to put it out now.
Or you just got to hurry up and put this car concept out now, trying to make money, as much money as you can until it's dead.
Till everything goes electric, yeah.
Yeah.
I think that personally, doing both would be good. Like to have something where you could charge it and you could fill it up with gas, and it has batteries like the Prius.
Yeah, kind of do like a hybrid.
Yeah, both. So you can like use both, you know.
I just don't know though. Like the problem is when you do
Like
both.
the gas can charge the batteries.
The problem is I just
hybrid.
you would have to have a big vehicle in order to have enough like room for the motor, because I think it also takes place with the batteries, right? So the whole point, it's for me, it's kind of like you would have to develop a system to where at least I can get the horsepower I want out of it, but like the issue is I don't know if they can actually do that. That's why most hybrids are like, low on the horsepower. I think the trucks are the only ones, but that's because they got, enough room for both. But I don't know, like a small car, if there's a good system for it.
That's what the NSX is, right? The new NSX, it has both. It has the electric engine and the...
Like under one hood?
But it's massive. Kind of, yeah. I think it has the engine in the back, and then it has some stuff up front, and then a little bit of a frunk.
God.
So yeah. Yeah.
Why do they keep ruining this car?
The NSX is sick. I don't know what you're talking about. But yeah, and it gets like 23 miles to the gallon.
That's pretty
sick,
cool. She's a cool looking car. They're kind of like for how much price she was though. She was like really lacking in power though.
Well, it went down drastically. I think it's below 200K now.
Oh, good. They needed to, because they were like not being able to compete at all.
No. But they're great supercars because you get good gas mileage, and it's like cool looking all-wheel drive. But just buy a Type R, pretty much.
From the GT3 Eagle and Sport hybrid electric motors, unleash 600 horsepower as you accelerate the NSX Type S. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Purse. The problem is, again, though, that car, like
23, it gotta go.
Well, the biggest thing I'm talking about though is room. Again, like where they put everything in. So like, this, what do you call these sports cars? Coupes, right? 2-door coupes or whatever. Yeah, so you'll be able to do that. So that makes sense, right? Because you can put the
Where's
room.
my baby gonna go?
But after that,
my babies.
I know that's the only reason why I can have my Subaru.
For that. I put my babies in the frunk. It's nice because it cools them off. They get a nice little ride in the frunk.
Frunk. My front porch.
What if you just saw someone pull up with that car and just open the frunk and then pull out 2 kids? All right, let's go, kids. Let's go. Go to the supermarket. Mommy's got to have her NSX with the red leathers.
Get 'em. Get 'em.
Because I have kids doesn't mean I can't have luxuries.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll see. In terms of cars, they're finally making the cars that we want, but now they're gonna have to go back to making cars that we have to have.
They still haven't made me a new 2JZ. I'm gonna treat JZ, baby.
What you want is the Corolla TRD Pro. It's a 4-door family.
I just want a new Supra with a new 2JZ motor. That's all I want.
Dude,
buying a new car right now doesn't make any sense because they're all super expensive. The markup for this time I don't know, whether it's just not enough supply or too much demand or whatever it is.
No chips, baby. No chips.
Oh, right.
No chips.
No
Someone
supply.
bought a Someone bought a Honda Element used for like 20K,
Mm.
and they don't even make Elements anymore.
Dude, yeah, I know. I paid like for my Subaru, I paid like when I got it like 23, 24K. People are selling my same model
Gee,
with 104,000 miles on it for 23,000 bucks. Like nearly the same amount I paid for it. I literally could get money back for it. But the problem is I'm like if I was to do it, if I was to sell my car, I legitimately would buy an old Bronco,
Heck yeah. Oh.
like an old Bronco, and fix it up
Yeah.
and not
Well,
have a car
Ford is
payment.
sponsoring this podcast.
I'm not even a big fan of Ford, but my dad had a Bronco, and like, I, I'd like to have an old Bronco. I think is what I would like to have, just to do that old communication. But nonetheless, like, yeah, dude, like
Yeah.
Subaru WRXs are like stupid expensive, and they're like with 100,000 miles on them, they're still like nearly like 86,000 miles. Someone's selling a 2018 WRX Premium, right? So it's a high package. Which is nice. But even then, with 86K miles on it, bro, at
So
nearly
left
30
forever, dude.
grand, are you dumb? I wonder what
Go
that
left
car
for
was
right.
new. That's wild.
Crazy.
Too much.
A Subaru Limited 2017 with 104,000 miles on it, 25,000. Are you kidding me? That's wild.
Just get a
No.
lifted cross track.
Yeah, something like that. No, I think I'm just going to sit on this car a handful more years, wait for the market to go, or I'll sell my car and get an old truck. An old truck, pocket the cash, get
Kill
some
the
new stuff
environment
going
while
on,
you're at
kill the
it. Sure.
environment. That's what I want.
Yeah.
That's the same guy that left his vaccine card.
I know, like, I've been trying to get your
Right.
vaccine card.
Arnold. Is that a palm tree in the back of his car too?
Why is he punching him?
This is Joe's life when he retires.
Yeah, this is it. This is all I'm gonna do.
He
gonna-
goes and punches down palm trees and
That's all I
collects
want to do.
them in his back of his Bronco.
Yeah.
No, they are.
Just on this massive like hunt for like these trees and everything. It's wild. That's great.
They said something about my wife. Those are the trees.
What Mike Tyson did to that guy to an airplane, I'd do to a palm tree any day. If I was on an airplane and I turned around, there's a palm tree, punch it right there in the face.
Sir, that palm tree was just trying to get a ride like everybody else in his hometown.
Just basically, that's all I want to do is just fight palm trees.
Among Us.
Maybe that's what I'll do is a TikTok of me just punching palm trees.
Joe's a TikTok famous for punching palm trees. Oh, look at this. He goes over and explains like where it came from, the origins, the specifications of the palm tree, and then he just proceeds to smack it.
just beat the crap out of it. I haven't
It
met a
came
palm
from
tree that I
God.
don't like.
This is why this palm tree deserves to die.
Yeah,
Oh, it's good stuff.
Joe's future.
That's how I roll.
So, yeah, you guys play any games lately, or?
Just keep playing Hell Let Loose.
Oh, you have? Off
That's
stream?
all I play. Yeah, to be honest, I've been working so much and what do you call it? Like working and doing fishing tournaments. Like I got another tournament this weekend. I just haven't had time. I really haven't had time to stream. I feel bad, but like I just also
Yeah,
I
dude, you
don't
cheating.
because I kind of been enjoying my time. So that's what's been
We need a
nice.
fishing stream, bro.
Yeah, I don't know. It's
That'd be
it's kind
fun.
of boring. Like there's a reason why like you don't see people live streaming fishing too much because most of the time
I
it's
think
boring.
that's boring. Oh, sorry.
No, you good.
But yeah, you think that's boring, dude. People just sit there and talk. Like, show their cleavage, you know?
That's what I need. I just need a good-looking girl, like a really, really hot girl, to just do fishing, and I'll just be the camera guy and just make money
This
off of
is
that.
how you hold the rod.
I'm like, perfect. Donate, donate to me, donate.
This is how you move the rod and don't get it too wet. No.
Jeez.
There goes our podcast.
Podcast. Demonetized.
We were just getting up there.
Just doing it.
I wish I could go back and play Forza, but I lost Game Pass. Now it's like $15 a month. It's like I don't want to spend
Dang.
that.
Dang.
Yeah, it was like $1 a month, and I was like, heck yes, this is great. But now that it's $15, I don't know if I want to fork it out. My friends are like, oh, dude, just go on this Tunisian website and download this, and then get this plug-in. I'm like, I don't know about that.
Like, I don't know.
So yeah, I miss Forza. And Forza and Halo a little bit too. Looks like Halo Season 2, Halo Infinite Season 2 is coming out soon. So
About time.
Oh, cool.
It's old. It's like it's been out for a while now. Thank God they're gonna have more content. I've just been bored with it.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't even think they have co-op yet. So
I don't know.
I went back to Remnant. That's kind of fun.
Revenant.
Remnant.
Remnant.
Yeah, Remnant.
Oh, I've never heard of it.
I bet he can't even pronounce anonymity.
They can.
Community.
Someone's gonna be like freaking grammar Nazi or whatever.
Yeah, I know they're gonna hate me, but I really can't pronounce anonymity too well. Hey, there you go. First try.
They got it.
Anonymity. There we go. I'll
He's gonna
just
be
keep practicing
on the palm trees.
it just all day.
Anonymity.
But yeah, Remnant's old though, isn't it? Like a couple years old now.
No idea.
Yeah. I think-
Yeah, it's a couple of old.
What kind of a game is it? I've never actually played it.
It's it's kind of like Anthem or Destiny. It's you're a shooter, but it's an RPG, and
Nice. That's
Uh,
kind of cool.
yeah, it's the world is basically taken over by some dark entity that creates creatures, kind of like Dark Souls or something, and you get guns and shotguns and scrap swords, and you're trying to gather scraps from around everything and rebuild, save humanity.
You know, your
Sick.
typical game.
Sick.
Save humanity.
All right. Well, is there anything else you guys need to talk about?
Did you see that picture I posted?
Okay.
Yeah.
Where?
I think it's in. It might be in general. Yeah, it's in general.
Okay. Well, when I tried to go look at this picture, it took me to the. Oh, wait, that's chats. Okay.
Yeah, no.
Oh yeah. I saw the picture. You texted it too. You texted it too.
Did I?
Maybe not, but I did see it. I did see it.
Yeah. We got it in text as well as in
Joe,
this
what
cast.
did you do? Me just punching the crap out of palm trees.
Oh, not that
Yeah.
one. Drawing. It's a little further up.
Oh, I love
car-
it. That's cool. I'm down.
Yeah, the cartoon sketch.
Yeah.
So go to our Instagram or join our Discord. You can see a sketch of the pizza sub shop in cartoon.
Why am I naked on the front of it?
Are you? Is that you?
Yeah, I am. Totally nude. In the nude.
Yeah, it's gotta sell those pictures, you know.
But all right, cool, man. Anything else you guys need to talk about?
No, I got my stuff out.
Awesome, man. All right. Well, Chris, welcome back, man. It's good to have you back. Missed you. Where can they find you?
Well, they can find me at monkeybutlerimprov.com. We're back to doing live shows as well. We had a show last week or before I went away to Hawaii on a Thursday that went amazing. We got a lot of attention there.
Nice.
Awesome. And what about you, Joe? Where can they find you?
When I guess I decide to stream, AVGJOE show, Average Joe show at twitch.tv. So
when do you think you'll stream again?
I'm maybe gonna try to do tonight. Play some Hell Let Loose tonight.
Okay.
It all depends though. I got to get ready for the fishing tournament this weekend and stuff. So, if not tonight, tomorrow night.
Dude, you should definitely stream that fishing stuff. That'd be sick, I think.
I might pop it up a little bit on Saturday, Sunday, just to be bored and chat with people. So actually, that might happen because I think Pueblo has reception. So yeah.
Nice.
What?
All the way down to the Pueblo National Park.
Yep.
Awesome. Well, yeah, you guys can support the podcast by helping us out on patreon.com/pizzasubspod.
Cool.
And you can find a bunch of rewards and stuff, and join our Discord as well. All there. We really need your support, so
Yeah, please do.
please, yeah. We don't have to ask anything, so yes, help
Don't
us out there.
forget about us.
And yeah, thanks for listening and seeing sound with us. We'll see you next time.
All right, guys. Later.
Bye.
Bye.